Lots. Batting, didn't bowl well, didn't field well. So lots of mistakes. Too many mistakes.
Russell, how would you assess the whole Afghanistan tour? As in 2-1 in the ODIs, 1-1 in the...
Look, I suppose if someone said 2-1, 1-all, look, we would have wanted to have won the T20 in particular. So I'm disappointed with the way it's finished today. There were a lot of positives in the first game, but not many positives today. Very disappointing performance. One day cricket was pretty good, particularly the first two games. A lot of positives from that. So any series wins a big series win. So a lot of positives in the one-day setup, a lot of positives in the first game, but today very disappointing performance.
So did you find anything with their catching? As in, is there any technical thing? Because they drop a lot of high catches.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
We've dropped 9 catches in the last 5 games. If we knew what it was, we probably wouldn't be doing it. It's whether it's a concentration thing, whether it's a confidence thing, whether it's dealing with pressure, I'm not 100% sure. We just got to make sure that we try and improve, because we make too many mistakes in the field that have cost us. Cost us in the World Cup, cost us here, cost us in test matches, just too many drop catches, which, look, you can catch as many balls as you want to in practices and do all the drills, but end of the day, the player's got to catch the balls in the game, and that's the bottom line.
There's World Cup coming up in this year also. How concerned are you with your batting?
Look, once again, I don't think the pitches were that easy to bat on, particularly today. Maybe the first pitch was a bit of a better pitch. It wasn't a 115 pitch, but it wasn't a 160 pitch. I think if you got 135, you were in the game, and at 99 for 4 with 4 overs to go, we were looking at we could possibly get 135. So no, there are obviously some areas of concern in the batting lineup. There's no doubt about it. But in saying that, wicket once again not that easy to bat on today. As it showed, both their openers could have been out in the first 2 overs. So opening the batting not very easy, because the ball spins, it grips, then one bounces, one stays low. So not easy, and hopefully, yeah, look, tough to bat in Mirpur, we know that.
Russell, after the first Beaton said something about approaching a target like 160 and not taking too much of a high risk, so that your total comes down to something like 140. So what about today's approach? Like, did you think that it would be a 140 wicket, but you fell short of what you needed on the surface?
Yeah, look, end of the day, wickets can look great, but until you actually play them, you're not quite sure how it's going to play. So important that the batters at the wicket assess what a good wicket score is. And Mushfiq came back and said he thinks 135, 140 would be a good score. And we sort of got ourselves back in the game at maybe 100 for 4 with 4 overs to go. And then just some soft dismissals again, which made us get 115, and it's not a 115 wicket. At 115 not enough.
Was something wrong with today's approach, building the innings?
We just even in the first game, every time we get a partnership going, we just lose a wicket. A lot of 20-run partnerships, 30-run partnerships. That's not going to win you games. You need to get 70-run partnerships, and yeah, the boys just made some poor decisions at crucial times of the game. Riyad and Mushfiq got a good partnership going, and then Riyad gets out, and those are mistakes you can't make against big teams.
Well, coach, over here. Navid.
Sorry.
In a row you lost that 8 game from the World Cup and then won 1 game, and now you lost the game. Do you think your Bangladesh team will not settle in this format?
Look, of those 8 games, you've got to understand, and I've said it before, I don't know if you guys, we lost to South Africa, England, Pakistan, who else we played? The West Indies, Sri Lanka. So, guys, they're not bad sides you're losing against. Those are good sides. And in this format, once you lose a little bit of confidence and you lose a bit of momentum, you can easily get in a run where you lose games. There's a lot of improving we need to do in this particular format. We know that. I know that as coaches. The players know that. So, yeah, we're a long way where we need to be in this format. And we've started going in the right direction, but there have been a few hiccups of late.
Russell, the amount of dot balls batsmen are playing in India, today also 58 dot balls. Do you think this kind of wicket or circumstance, batsmen need to strike, rotate more, and then get the score you wanted?
Absolutely. We need to get more singles. That's the bottom line.
Then why they can?
Boss,
Isn't it concern for you?
Well, like I said to you earlier, wicket not easy to bat on. If you look at other teams, dot balls is probably the same and possibly higher. So it's not easy to bat here, and that's the bottom line. Yes, sir.
Well, after the first one day, since these 5 matches, the tailender failed to produce a significant amount of runs in all the 4 matches, except the partnership between Apip and Mehdias and Miraz. But usually, previously, we have seen that the tail end also have a good contribution in the team total for Bangladesh. Do you think that's an area of concern, or you think there has to be, you are missing someone like Saifuddin or someone else who could also do some batting in the depth in the later overs?
Look, I think every team wants a bowler down the order that can bat, and we're picking our 3 best bowlers at the moment, 9, 10, 11. Unfortunately, they're not batters. But in this particular format, you can't be relying on your number 9 or your number 10. The middle order and the top order got to get most of the runs. So it's not 9, 10, and 11 fault that we're not getting runs in the T20. That's up to the top order and middle order. They got to get the big runs.
last 2 questions, please.
Okay. Coach, you were going back to home, and Bangladesh team is going to South Africa to play one-day test series. Are you with them?
Am I with them?
Are you with the players, with the team?
Well, where must I be?
No, I'm telling in South Africa.
Where? Yeah? Why? You know something?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I don't know anything. Where must I be? Sikandar? Where must I be?
I don't.
Any particular plan today to play Naeem Sheikh and dropping Yasir Al-Juli? Having the form Naeem Sheikh was carrying on.
Look, 5 games ago, I suppose everybody was saying Litton should be dropped. Now everybody's saying Litton's the best player in the world. Sometimes players go through slumps in form, and as coaches and selectors, you've got to support those players when they're going through tough form. That's important part of coaching. That's important part of building a team. Not everybody's going to get runs all the time. There are going to be players going through slumps in form, and trying to get them out of that is important. So no, Naeem is the right guy to play today. He's our highest ranked T20 batsman, if the media don't know that. So yeah, he deserves his spot.
Last one, please.
Hi, Coach.
Sure.
Are you expecting a massive change when it comes to T20 side, or are you willing to give some roles to the players, existing players who are there?
No, the boys just got to get better. I think that the best players are playing. That's the bottom line. You look at the performances, and I mean, if there's anybody else that we're missing out on, let us know there are. But I think the best players are in the team, and that's the bottom line. We just got to make sure that they get better scores and take their catches, because we've dropped 9 catches in 5 games. It's unheard of. It's unbelievable when you think about it.
নাসুম এবং শরীফুল চলে গেল, এটা কি কোনো কি আছে প্রোগ্রাম বা অন্য কিছু কারণ?
Coach, just one more.
Yes, sir.
Coach, Alan Doran has been appointed as the bowling coach for Bangladesh. Someone also from South Africa, a legend cricketer. So what's your take on that, and how you could add more in the Bangladesh coaching panel to take them into a more higher ranking?
Look, Alan's an experienced coach. He's coached many teams. I've worked with him previously. Number 1, he's a fantastic guy. Number 2, highly experienced cricketer, one of South Africa's best players they've ever produced, and an experienced coach. So I'm expecting to add another dimension to our coaching staff. He's got a lot of skills, knows how to bowl in the subcontinent, knows how to bowl in South African, Australian conditions. He's been successful doing that as a bowler, and hopefully he can share some of those expertise, particularly with the younger boys.